Hey beautiful people, welcome to Free Yourself Fridays.
Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for a quick reading for us today for Free Yourself Fridays, just to sort of give you an insight into sort of seeing what are some of the energies that we're going to try to navigate through over the course of this weekend. It's definitely going to be something. So I mentioned to you guys yesterday that the moon is in Gemini. It's still sort of the case today. So I'm going to be able to just advise you a little bit more in depth on that, I guess, going into the space. But before I do, I hope everybody's having an awesome day today, guys. It's the weekend. Yes. If you're not having such a great day, do just try your best to let the energy dissipate. Do try not to take that into the next part of the week, which is the weekend, with you as you kind of navigate through the energies of the week, guys. So looking at the details for today, guys, I mentioned the moon is still in Gemini. What can we say? Gemini is a mutable sign, guys, so it's really adaptable. It's all about changes, and because it's the third house, Gemini, it's all about communication. And Gemini is actually ruled by Mercury, so it is very much about effective communication as we navigate through the process of the energies of today. And when we're talking about communication, there's a particular aspect of our life that it's impacting. So it's impacting our relationship with our siblings, it's impacting our relationship with our neighborhood. And for me, I kind of explained to you guys briefly, the neighborhood is no longer, the people that are in your direct physical environment. It's now the people on social media, your social friendships, your social circles of people that would be considered to be your neighbors at this point. So it really is about communication with your siblings and your social circle of neighbors for today. And with the energies, guys, can we talk about it, please? So the organs that are going to be impacted by the energies of today, I mentioned yesterday, shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, and the lungs. And I did sort of outline to you guys yesterday, whenever the lungs aspect of things does show up, it is pretty much just kind of attesting to the fact that we're going to be navigating through sadness and depression, because whenever the lungs are triggered, those are the emotions that are stored within the lungs. So whenever you're going through whenever you are going through depression, breathing techniques are absolutely a must. Whenever you're going through sadness, breathing techniques are absolutely a must. And I mentioned to you guys yesterday very briefly, depression is kind of like a subsequential shadow trigger based on resistance to whatever it is that we're experiencing. So our solar plexus at that point feels as though there are things happening that are out of our control. And because we are resistant to those things that are happening out of our control, we become depressed about it. We become compressed by the pressure of what spirit is doing for us, trying to turn us into the diamonds that we are, that is in the rough of the pressurized circumstances that we're faced with dealing with. And because we would rather just not be pressured, we would rather just get to the end of the journey where we're those beautiful diamond jewels. We find ourselves in a position where we're really sort of dealing with sadness and an undertone of depression, because the solar plexus is actually the chakra that's going to be activated by this particular moon transit today. And it really is going to give us an opportunity to basically just do things differently. Even as I'm sort of like saying it, I can feel my solar plexus like tintillating. So one thing that I would recommend to you guys, so if you see any limiting beliefs that comes up as you're sort of navigating through your sadness and your depression for today, going to give you guys a little bit of a trick to utilize. Okay, so the solar plexus is one of those energy vortex where energy can leave the body. So this is actually a really, really great time for you to remove any limiting beliefs that may still be impacting your ability to do what you intend for yourself. And even as I say that, I'm feeling that there are some people out there that wants to do things, but they're procrastinating on it. And those are some of the things that are leaving them depressed. What I would say, guys, clear and cleanse your energy. So kind of like push your energy, that depressive thought, whatever's going on here on the crown chakra, push it and push it and push it. And as you're doing that, kind of envisage yourself with the energy, moving that energy through yourself, right? And when you get to the solar plexus, you do a circular clockwise motion, right? Circular clockwise motion. I can feel that soothing the senses of that depression for whoever's really sort of navigating through it over the course of the weekend. And you pull that cord and that energy from yourself, and I can feel the release, guys. So I know that this is going to be an awesome experience for you guys navigating through the weekend until you feel as though you are completely done with it. I'm actually going to go and open a window when I'm finished with this to release this energy, whatever that was, because clearly it was somebody else's stuff and I was tapping into the space to be able to give that example so that they could receive that information. So I don't want that little bugger hanging around here. But that is something else that I would recommend that you guys do. Okay, open the windows, open the doors, let the energy out, sage the place, burn an incense if you need to clear your energy. Whatever you have to do at that point to clear out some of the energy, definitely take that route for yourself. Okay, beloved? So now that that's all done and out of the way, we're feeling much better, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for us to see what is the overall advice for us heading into the energies of this weekend. What is the advice, Spirit, for us Life Warriors for today, Friday, the 18th of October? So in the past, we've been dealing with broken home situations, it's situations that's kind of like not been too harmonious, that's left us in a place of going up against our own values, unsure of what those values actually are. We're going to be coming to some third eye activation. So we're going to be going through a process of forgiveness in terms of some of those broken home situations. So again, issues to do with our siblings and issues to do with people within our neighborhood that may be close friends of our siblings somewhat. We may be going through a process of forgiving them because we realize moving forward that that is not a door to our spirit, and we'll be giving ourselves an opportunity to re-emerge from the dust of the old self that was holding on to resentment. I can also see as well, a lot of us will be kind of overly committed to, even though it's the weekend, it feels like a lot of us aren't out of work mode for this weekend. We're still sort of very much in our headspace trying to think about what could have happened differently as well, and there isn't really a great work and personal life balance for some of us, and those are some of the things we'll be sort of overthinking in our minds as well. Okay, moving forward, there's no door to value in that. We'll be sort of letting go of any lies, anybody that's, coming into our space to lie to us, as we continue to maybe lie to ourselves in the process about their true intentions over our lives. Those are some of the things we'll be navigating through over the course of this weekend. What is the divine guidance, Spirit, for my Life Warriors for this Friday the 18th? Okay, guys. So for the energies, we do have, so we have patience, which is what we're having to work through. We're having to work through and navigate through the energy of patience to be able to achieve the happy family that we're trying to work towards. Okay, it will come. It's just that some of us are dealing with imbalanced sacral chakras. So for some of you guys, you may have been dealing with sexual perversions in the past as well. So what I showed you about the solar plexus, you can also do that to raise the energy of anything that may be in your lower chakras as well. It's not just the stuff that's up here, because I can see that there are creative blocks and there are also third-party situations. So there may be people that are blocking your ability to sort of navigate through your creative nature and connect to that creative aspect of yourselves. And it's really manipulating your ability to be creative, guys. So you guys really have to be careful how you're navigating through the process. But I can see for the most part that it is giving you an opportunity to get better acquainted with your family circumstances and be clear about what it is as far as what a happy home means to you, so that you can really build on that happy family concept that you have. Okay, beloveds? I hope that was useful. I hope that made sense for you guys as well. I'm going to leave it there for you guys. As per usual, guys, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. If you guys haven't already done so, definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio where you can gain access to me via my other social media channels, as well as my website where you can book me for a personal reading or a shadow work mentorship session to work through some of this stuff that we're seeing here, because there may be some shadows that are going to be cropping up for us during the course of this weekend, and those are some of the things that needs to be tackled. Okay, so I'm going to love you and leave you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, God bless and Ashe. Mwah.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.